Since then, Henyard's filed multiple lawsuits against both the Thornton Township Democratic Party and Harris.
I'm run 17 different cities, including my own, Dalton, and people want to control it.
So are you going to fire Keith Price? Are you going to fire Keith Price? Are you going to fire Keith Price? So did your mama really have cancer for him to be able to say some like that? Did your mama really have cancer?
And have gone.
Yes, they don't pay the property taxes. She's not a Thornton Township resident.
No, but
who's not a Thornton Township resident? You sound so unintelligent. Well, Keith Price, I'll be talking to HR tomorrow about that shit you sent. I will hurry up.
Of the people. Unfortunately, the Board of Trustees, Chris and also Carmen Carlisle, they both did not show up.
Carlisle.
And the sad part about it is that today we had election cases down here. We pretty much got done about, I would say, 5:30. Chris was here for that, but he don't come here for the real business, which is to vote on things that's needed for the public. Couple things that's at stake, and I'm gonna be quick. Your gas, your water, your mortgage, your rental assistance, your burial assistance, also transportation, also the food pantry. All these things are in jeopardy, and that's what you're failing to realize for those that don't understand what is happening. We are showing up to vote for things such as paying your bills and paying our bills, because we cannot operate without paying our light, our gas, our water, and things of that nature. They are neglecting their duty as an elected official, which is to show up to board meetings.
Henyard says the township can't renew its insurance, and that's forcing the shutdown.
We already spoke to the lawyers, and then we will start making preparations today.
So I'll recap a little bit for you, TJ Truth. No meeting. Trustee Carlisle Gonzalez decided not to come to the meeting because Henyard does not want to. She wants to appoint this trustee on her own, and the rest of the board is not going to support. So Trustee Jerry Jones resident quit over 60 days ago. So the 60-day time frame to fill the vacancy, the electors are supposed to be the ones that decide who fills the seat. And it looks like Henyard does not want that to happen. So instead of talking about that seat, she says, okay, these other trustees don't care about the insurance. They don't care about the needs of the residents, and use this more to score some political points with the residents of the township. The biggest problem is she's not even going to be able to be on the ballot right now. So you would think maybe try to adjust the political strategy, try to find a way to compromise, to get some wins on the board. We're still here back at impasse between Henyard and those trustees. I can't even say that she's doing anything in terms of a campaign speech. She's not on the ballot right now. She's not running necessarily because she's not on the ballot. She was kicked off at the caucus a couple of weeks ago, and she had to refile that lawsuit. So you guys may have noticed I did a video a couple of days ago where she had to dismiss the lawsuit because she had to get the Dixmoor mayor Fitzgerald Roberts off of there because he didn't want to participate. He didn't want to be a plaintiff. So now it's just Tiffany Henyard, and she refiled the lawsuit.
This all comes as Henyard is working to get herself on the ballot after losing in a rare Democratic caucus vote a few weeks ago to represent the party. State Senator Napoleon Harris ended up being nominated as the Democratic challenger. Since then, Henyard's filed multiple lawsuits against both the Thornton Township Democratic Party and Harris.
I'm run 17 different cities, including my own, Dalton, and people want to control it.
I guess it's still politics, but she's not even on the ballot. You got Napoleon Harris, I think you got Christopher Clark. You don't have her, but she's still going to use this. I guess in the miracle that she gets able to get back on the ballot, the only way that's going to work is basically the judge is going to have to say the caucus was illegal, or I don't know, but basically just negate the caucus altogether, and then she gets back on there. I have no idea how the judge or how the court will decide that. What I thought politics was, or what I assume is compromise, right? Not everyone gets what they want. You have to work with the other side to say, okay, if you really care about the residents, then you will try to work with the trustees so the electors can vote for the trustee. If someone's really caring about what's going on, you will try to figure out a way to work with the other side. But at this point, there's so much vitriol and anger and name calling and saying outrage. I mean, she has her number 2 at this point in Township. You would think instead of just like, I don't know, just like she takes this hammer and she just hitting anything that looks like a nail. And I just don't see that making a lot of sense politically or even logically, that you're not willing to do any kind of work. But I think the way she handles Thornton is the way she does it. Dalton, when you have a problem with her, she gives you no out. She is not going to compromise with you. She's going to go to lawyers. Lawyers makes a lot of money. If you wanted to make a lot of money, become a lawyer, go to Dalton. Or don't even go to Dalton. Go to Illinois. You'll clean up because everyone is suing each other. And these lawyers are sitting there making $200, $300, $400 an hour laughing at everybody. I mean, I would if I was a lawyer. The back and forths, all these squabbles, and no one's able to work with each other. There's no mediation. There's no compromise. Vivian, Your Favorite Survivor, she has a YouTube channel. It's called Your Favorite Survivor. Apparently, Keith Price posted this on his Facebook. I couldn't find it, so I don't know if he did it and then deleted it. So I can't confirm that if it's actually what he actually put, because I'm looking through his Facebook. I can't find it. But he said something extremely disgusting, if you want to, about her and her cancer, and it just seems like we're definitely jumping off the deep end with how we talk to each other. But Keith Price has an impulse issue. You could tell when he gets angry, he gets the Twitter fingers, and he says some really crazy stuff.
He's mad because he wrong. For you to post that and your supervisor have a fake cancer charity. Her mama's supposed to have cancer. And you say you hope mass come back 10 times worse? I've been warned. I can read. I got it. It's in my phone. Would you like to see it?
They have a back and forth. It's all these personal vendettas against each other. And it just spills out in this public meeting, this public situation where you're supposed to be there to be a servant of the public. And obviously we see what's happening over there. Actually, I have a video. I haven't, I gotta keep fixing it. They keep telling me that it's going to be, I guess, age restricted. So I gotta fix it. But it's a crazy situation that's going on in Alabama, a city called Tarrant, city of Tarrant. And it's crazy. I mean, you got a mayor and a councilman fighting each other. Literally 2 years ago, the councilman punches the mayor outside in the parking lot after a meeting. The citizens are suing the mayor, saying that he's corrupt, is incompetent. Then you got the councilman that's apparently racist. Apparently it's all in Alabama. It's outrageous. I had it on my members for a few minutes, but I realized it got restricted and I took it down. I got to fix it to see exactly what is the issue. I guess maybe the racial stuff is making it age restricted. So I'm working on that video. I'll probably have it by tomorrow evening. But small town politics, it is a blood sport. It is completely outrageous. And I've seen that with more and more town halls and city meetings and places that I've never heard of, where it's extremely personal. They have a long history of not liking each other, and it just spills out in the public. Keith Price discussing things to residents. As a public figure, you have to take the hits. You have to take it. I mean, that's the whole point. If you are going to be on a politician, entertainer, you're on TV, you're online, you're on YouTube, people are going to say some really crazy stuff about you, but you should not react in that way. You shouldn't talk about someone's cancer. That's as a public official, what kind of person you are, that you're not able to handle criticism. But that's what that's what Henyard probably wants. She wants undying loyalty. Fight as aggressively as I guess some of the people fight aggressively at her, or whatever you want to call it. Too far gone with. You need new people. You need new blood in there. I know everyone has to live in Township or live in Dalton, but new blood would be great. It's the same old, same old. That's why I don't want to kill. I don't want to waste so much time. Henyard said the same thing 10,000 times. I guess at this point, they're all trying to figure out who's going to be able to run for Dalton. Obviously, the supervisor, you got the same cast of characters saying the same stuff. We'll see what happens. I guess the special board meeting, and Henyard won't be there for that, so I don't. Well, maybe she will. Maybe she will. I don't know. I guess we'll say she won't, but we'll see from Trustee Gonzalez and Carlisle that they'll have a special meeting, try to explain what's going on.